So, old sport, other than the dying bit, how did it go?
As expected. The Golga steps reacted to their presence, but it only needed 3 of them to open the door. Implies not all of them have to survive for our plans to follow through.
Good, good. The little one. Not so close to her order this time, I see. And still with the baby fiend. We can use that. And the big one?
Lucerin, my lord. Corrosus this time. His mother is alive and in hover with Carperos.
Oh, first time. Brother Nail must be proud. Still grew up Zephyrin, though, I assume.
I never got the opportunity to ask, but I assume so.
Now, your whole job here was to ask and get information.
Well, you see, my lord, I was in the middle of a tale of my run-in with an Umber Hulk. And time got away from me.
You tell that Umber Hulk story every time you see them?
I suppose it's a good story, then.
It's not. But don't let that stop you, dear. Now, the scrappy one has that thing with the transmutation arcanist. And after what he did to Mr. Zorin, I think we'll have plenty to offer.
I could see so. Did he set me on fire?
Yes, dear, keep up. Lastly, the fetch. Oh, what's their name?
Pastiche. They asked to be called pickles while we traveled.
They're into roleplay. I can handle that.
They stabbed themselves after failing the obligations of a fey deal.
Oh, really?
Yes. Picarian taught me a thing or two.
Of course. This may be a good angle for them and their pointy counterpart.
Speaking of, are there any updates on the assassin after them?
Nothing yet. They do appear to be immune to divinations on how that bugger might be flitting between here and somewhere else.
The Feywild?
Impossible to say. We don't know how they survived, let alone where they've been. The top hats are on it, but nothing concrete can be said about something that shouldn't exist. All I know is it's not a domain of death.
Speaking of, sir, they have no contracts or protection in hell besides a child that could be bested by a flump. Why could we not intervene again?
Because, my beautiful, stupid boy, whether we intervene or not, my friend, they will end up where we need them. They always do. And with the time difference, we now have a few weeks to prepare for their arrival. None of them will die in hell, don't worry. It's bad form to go after collective citizens. Wouldn't want a trip from the king, would they?
Of course, sir. And during these preparations, what would you have me do in your honor?
How about you stop with the honor and start by updating me on Project Buffalo? Welcome, everybody, to Stories Told Again. I'm your DM, and son of Bigfoot once in a movie, Austin. Now, last we left off our players and our characters. That was weird to say.
You can't keep getting away with this. I know I say this every introduction.
I've decided that I am just not going to act like he's saying anything anymore. I tune out until he says, "What do you guys do?"
He could say that, like, he's been on the moon before, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
Not yet. I'm also diabetic. I can never be an astronaut, unfortunately.
Like, not yet. I've just only been on the set.
You could be besties with someone, like Elon Musk.
No.
Why on earth would I, as a DM, be friends with the BBEG?
Ooh, spoilers.
To understand
That's
the
how you do
character
it so well.
motivations, you know? It's
a
like
character
method
study.
acting.
Anyway, last we left off,
This is an interesting episode already.
a couple of small things happened last episode. Players met God of Death, got some fancy new gear. Vox got a new little crab friend. And then through the intervention of Kesper and several Knights of the Order of Optimus, our little party was brought down into the bowels of hell. Now, appropriately, this question, I think anytime someone asks it, it feels like hell is coming to where you are. So players, please tell me one fun fact about
Well,
yourself.
that did spark personal hell for me.
Yeah, as the player or as the character?
I was about to say, yeah.
I don't like that.
Whichever one is worse to you.
Huh.
What's the question?
Please tell me one fun fact about yourself.
Oh shit. Okay.
It has to be a fact. I can't just lie.
I can't just
You
lie.
can lie.
I'm
No one's
convinced
gonna know.
Austin's been lying the whole time.
I am not. I'm gonna show you a YouTube video later that's gonna prove about the son of Bigfoot thing.
Okay. Well, now there's context, so now
Oh.
it's true.
Ah, shit. I can't give context.
Yeah.
Every time I do, my life force is
Oh, boy.
drained by 30 days.
We can't have that. We got to at least finish this campaign.
True.
Every time it happens, the BBEG gets weaker.
Nice. It's a good way to go. I don't know if he's been adding hit points in the back for any of our chicanery.
I've got a fun fact for Rayne, not really a Vox specific, but I've incorporated a fun little TTRPG thing is that I've incorporated my own HP into the world building now for my home game. So now when when I goof on words or I get caught up in something that my players have outsmarted me, I have them roll damage on my health bar with a desired effect near that will arouse, assuming they kill me before the end of the game.
Nice.
That's pretty
awesome.
fun.
Just truly, it's just fight God, kill God, then we'll talk kind of energy.
Well, my name is Jeff, and when I play Pastiche, and when I was a kid, I found out that I was so bad at roller skating after bruising both my knees and my elbows, about like a whole foot around them were black and blue. So there's a good one. Never been rollerblading
Yeah,
since.
fair.
See, I gave up after attempting Heelys one time, and it was the worst experience of my life, and I definitely took off half of my face.
Oof.
You gotta get back up. You gotta try and try again.
Gotta get your head in the game.
Absolutely.
I choose to give up and just not be athletic, and I will just be a theater child. It's fine.
Felt. Mood. Stay on the track of never doing certain things again. When I first learned how to ride a bike,
What's your name?
Oh yeah, I'm Took, by the way.
I've never met you before in my life. No.
Completely forgot about that. I am Took, I guess.
That's just what happens when you enter hell.
You forget things. When I first learned how to ride a bike, I hit a pole and flew exactly 15 feet into the air into the neighbor's lawn.
Nice.
And
you flew.
I legit flew. I remember time stopping and everything. It was crazy. And then I never rode a bike again until 22 years old.
Who can say where the wind just flying through the
Or
air.
where to
We
go.
need to launch loose out of a catapult
Oh no.
and have that play.
That's what you're telling us, right? Yeah.
Please. We're men. Trebuchet.
Some of you.
just cut to background noise of Luce screaming. Just, what?
Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I play Liv. God, how did everybody come up with these so fast? I feel like Liv doesn't have many fun facts. There are only sad facts. So,
a fun, sad fact.
a fun, sad fact. And then the other option is myself. And I've never crashed into anything. So,
Challenge accepted.
I'd like that implies that you are going to somehow make Tiffany crash into something, not that like Tiffany's going to crash into something and therefore because by that definition, wouldn't that mean that like you doing that would mean that they still haven't crashed into anything because it was
then
sabotage?
be pushed or yeah.
I don't like the face he's making.
He does live the closest to.
It's okay. I will push Austin down the stairs before he gets to do it to me. I promise.
That's fine. Fun fact for me. Hi, I'm Austin. I can't feel pain.
Is that actual truth?
No, it's true.
Is it actually true?
Is that true?
Yeah, it's weirdly true. I have a rare nerve condition. It's called CRPS.
You can't give this out right now. And you're giving too much context.
Too much context. That is
But
true.
this is the fun fact. I'm just participating. Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's get it.
Where did we leave off? Oh, right. The bowels of hell. Above you is a red, pulsing sky. Below you, as you look outside of a window of the opulent mansion that you were just teleported into, there is a battle stretching out as far as the eye can see. Grotesque, mutated creatures fighting alongside and against devils and demons, both above and below you. A few moments pass and you see a few small flickers of something just outside of your vision, as if a bug on a windshield or a fly being zapped in a bug zap. You don't know what it is, but this is hell. None of you need to be told this, you just know. A lot of the stories were true. You weren't expecting air conditioning.
It's cooler than I anticipated.
You! I'm grabbing Casper by the throat and lifting them into the sky. What have you done?
What? I tried to save you because you tried to save me? Can you untie me?
You brought us to hell!
I can get you back. And it's not even a bad part of hell.
This is quite nice.
The digs are quite nice, Casper. I am impressed.
Thank you.
Is this your place?
Yeah, this is where I live. This is my house.
Mansion, more like.
Yeah. We're comfortable.
And Luce throws up.
Comfortable's the word.
Luce, as you throw up, a small imp in like a little bellhop costume flies down, cleans up the vomit, and flies away.
Why was she dressed as a bellhop? Is this like a hotel situation?
Oh, no. Sometimes they just dress weird. There's one with a chef's hat in the kitchen and a few others.
Liv, do you mind putting Casper down?
This place better be safe.
It is.
I'm gonna set them down.
Thank you. Well, can someone please?
Yeah, I'll go over and cut their binds.
Thank you, Fox.
Happy to assist. Now,
Okay.
you mind telling us why hell was the place to send us? Technically, Liv, you sent us here because you did stab that one.
I'm so sorry. If we all die, that's on me, guys.
None of you are gonna die. None of you are dead.
Could have fooled me.
Yet.
I mean, a turtle almost came and killed us because of Liv. So, there's that.
Yeah, we did avoid the turtle people.
That's true.
And so now we're in hell where we might die again. I mean, Liv is the reason why we've almost died many times.
Luce, you alright?
Can I make a wisdom save, please?
Absolutely. Do so with disadvantage.
Can I go over and provide the help action with like a little comfort, like pat them on the shoulder and like, if I have anything like a rag to help kind of wipe themselves out?
Yeah, sure. Straight roll then.
Straight roll. 16. Not bad.
You're doing okay. The AC's helping. Everything's really clean.
Do you touch him at all?
Yeah, I think I'd like go over and like pat your shoulder, like put a firm hand on your shoulder.
He is stone cold and he's like shaking. But when he recognizes your hand is there, he just kind of looks down at you and then go, "It's way cooler than I thought."
Certainly. Let's here. And I'll take off my the little thing and I'll just like put it over you as an additional just hold on to that. Have something comfortable. Casper, why are we here? And how do we leave?
So, I didn't really know what to do in that scenario. I thought those people were going to kill us. They definitely wanted to kill me in a way that I think would have been a little bit, not permanent, but like more permanent. So, I decided to teleport you all here in order to try and save you guys as well as myself.
Teleport via impale.
Well, yeah. You guys were caught up in the explosion and you guys were touching my horns. So, ta-da, you're in hell. No, also, not forever. It's okay. You guys can stay here, recoup, get a little bit better if you'd like. you guys can stay for as long as you'd like, and then I'll show you how to get back. It's in the greenhouse, so don't worry.
Oh, there's a greenhouse.
Liv, take a breath.
Nothing makes sense.
Liv. Pastiche comes over and looks down at Liv. Gets very close. You can basically smell their breath. Nothing ever makes sense. And as soon as you realize that that is something that the world is going to do to you, the better you will live. Everything is crazy all the time, and we are only an inch away from death until we die.
Pass, that's not nearly as comforting as
That's
you think it is.
actually very comforting. Thank you. I really needed that.
You're welcome.
I rescind my statement entirely. Never mind.
See, I have bits of knowledge.
Wise beyond your years.
Thank you. I don't even know how many years I've been here.
That's why I said it.
So, are you guys hungry? Do you want anything? We have water. I can order something out. We also have we have a chef as well. Do you like?
I believe the last thing I ate was a fried pickle. And so that was a while ago.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I ate much at the Davin Busters, so I would be.
You didn't. I tried to get you to eat.
I'm a little more than peckish, I suppose. So food would probably be good to settle all of our nerves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, come with me. I'll bring you to the dining room. I'll have something prepared, okay? And Kesper leads you through this very opulent mansion. It is surprisingly uncomfortable with these large domed glass ceilings in a number of places where you can see a large battle that is occurring quite literally on all sides around you. The floors are this like deep like white and red marble with like these like glowing pulsating pieces going through it at different points. And at several different places in the house, you can see that there are these like large opulent chandeliers that appear to have these motes of light on them that are just like very slowly like bobbing up and down as if they are floating and not necessarily connected to anything. Luce, you would recognize the color.
From what exactly?
It is the color of the soul.
I think he will start like immediately like sweating heavily.
We're in hell.
Oh yeah, those are Valaras. It's no big deal.
Those are whose?
Who's Valara?
My parent.
Oh, so this is their house, or is it your house?
I'm sorry, you have... No, wait. Parent. Demons don't have parents. They spawn from the corpses of the dead.
No.
The
Liv, I feel like
corrupted.
you need to...
No.
Liv?
I can assure you, I spawned from somebody.
You know, the funny thing is, I didn't.
They have parents. I mean, well, devils and demons can become devils and demons in various different ways, from what I read. But they can definitely make a family for sure.
Yeah, we can be
What?
born or made.
What?
Liv, I feel like enough information has been gathered that I think everything that you have ever been taught has been wrong. And I'm sure that's existential right now, but we need and I'm hoping that food in your stomach will help. So let's just keep moving on.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Eventually, you are led to a very large dining room. The table is, I think, one of the longest that you have ever seen. There's already a number of delicious foods that are out. And from one door that is opposite to the one that you came into, you can see that there is what smells to be like almost like something sweet and smoky, almost like barbecue, that is being cooked right now. The door is also very slightly smoking, but it does not appear to alarm Kesper in any way.
Luce is gonna, if Fox is okay with it, hold his hand very tightly.
Yeah, no problem.
Which, again, Luce is way taller than Fox, so it's kind of like the adult holding a child's hand. Anyway, yeah.
It's not like it's not that significantly
It's adorable.
In my head, it is.
I definitely put my hand up, so it's definitely like that, probably.
Oh, yeah.
How many kitchens do you have here?
I don't really know. I think we just have one.
Do you not...
Kitchen.
Does the floor plan change?
Is it just
Are you just
smoking?
not here that often? Is it that
They
big?
use kitchens.
Well, I've been away for a little while. You're welcome.
But you keep coming back so quickly.
Didn't one of us kill you like a few days ago?
Yeah, but I got better.
That was not what the point of my question.
Look, I've grown up here. As far as I know, there's only one kitchen.
Okay.
Occasionally, new things will be added. Valar is a little bit crazy
That
when it
makes
comes.
absolute sense.
Yeah, Valar is a little crazy when it comes to the architecture of this place. There's a couple of places that even I haven't been into. So.
You know, I feel strangely at home here.
Of course.
Ooh, can I
But-
smoke in here?
There's already smoking happening. That's funny.
I'm trying to be respectful.
That smells like a corpse, though.
Feel free.
Vox lights up.
And as you do, you notice that there is a smell that is very similar to like the way that Casper smells that is permeating this entire household. It's like a mixture of like a deep floral scent and something that has been very recently set on fire.
So that's why you smell like that.
Yeah, is the scent is that just a aura ambient kind of thing, or is it just like your preferred, I don't know, air freshening?
Potpourri.
They have.
How you doing, Liv?
I need to sit down. I'm gonna take a seat at wherever.
There's plenty of chairs.
There are a number of chairs. As you get close to one, it just automatically slides out for you. And then as you sit in it, it slides in for you.
I don't know if I like that.
Huh, fascinating. What's the enchantment or anything? Is there anything? Because is there anything like scripted? I think Vox is just kind of like, we died. I just fully, this is just practical brain now, and I'm just going to like start engaging with whatever's in front. Be like, is there particular enchantments that you put on the chairs, or is it possessed? What is a?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
I'm also asking.
Oh yeah. Do so with advantage then, because Kesper is going to provide a little bit of information about this.
A dirty 20. An infernal 20.
I'm in hell. I'm literally in hell.
Yeah, there are. I know that there's some sort of enchantment on this. I think it's related to something called a hero's feast. I don't really know what. It's just kind of constantly out. And will usually regenerate some food for us, but this, I don't really know the exact basis of anything.
Fascinating.
As she says this, you realize you kind of do, and like as you're looking at it, you can see that like it's literally built into the table itself, as well as like a little bit of like almost spatial magic. Like this entire thing is built to be as accommodating as possible. And that is connecting into like a number of different things. Eating this food is going to physically make you feel good, no matter what it is you eat at this table. Something else I think you would notice with a dirty 20 is that if this table were to be moved from this location by more than like 5 feet, the enchantment would cease.
Fascinating. Well, Vox sits down. Our merry band. We're in hell. With no real direction as to where we're going next. Because before we were just to get out of Hava, right? And now we are as far from anything chasing us and anything, any of our original goals as we could possibly be. So, I say we take this as a little bit of a holiday.
Just loose.
I mean, it doesn't seem bad, yeah. They grab a tomato, just a full tomato, and just bite into it.
Really good.
Vox takes an apple off the table and bites into it like an asshole.
Loose like slow blinks.
Oh, wait! Are they poisoned? Are they dead? Will I never see them again?
Okay.
It tastes fantastic. Like the perfect level of acidity for the tomato. The apple is like crisp and crunchy and sweet. And both of you are cured of all diseases and poison. You become immune to poison and being frightened, and you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage for the next 24 hours. And your hit point maximum is increased by 2d10.
Permanently?
Temporarily. Heroes Feast is 24 hours.
24 hours.
Oh, it's Heroes Feast. Oh, yeah.
Table of DMs.
It increases by 6.
Luce is like slow blinks and has not let go of Vox's hand like at all.
It's all right, big gang.
And at this point, he's increasing the grip on your hand.
Luce, can you make me a religion check?
Religion check, yes. Okay.
Can I throw I'm gonna throw like a little thing of grapes at Liv.
Ah! Stop! Throw it back.
I got a nat 20 for a fucking religion check.
Very religious.
Luce, the small sheep toy that you have just appears on your shoulder and starts almost like kneading into your shoulder somehow, and you can feel your heartbeat physically slow.
Huh. Ah.
Luce, I think we need to try to have an open mind here. I mean, Casper's been nothing but kind to us. So if it was coming from anybody else, I'd be suspicious. But here, I think you can let your guard down by a half an inch.
Also,
Vox, that is so nice. Thank you.
And also have a berry, and I'll like flip like a blueberry off the table at him.
Also, if you keep looking for red flags, you'll miss all the green ones. Just thought I'd let you know.
But then you might miss a red one.
Maybe.
Listen, there's a famous play about a lady who went to hell and then ate some of hell's food, and then she never got to leave again.
Was this at the Order of Optimus?
Maybe.
And they said this outside world was how?
The thing is,
I understand I understand, and I don't mean, again, I'm not saying don't let your guard down completely, but food's been offered freely, right, Casper?
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about that.
And from my understanding of rules, at least in terms of Fae, is that if it's offered freely given, pastiche, that there's no real strings attached. Correct? Without a proper contract?
Mm-hmm.
Am I understanding that properly?
Sure.
So at the very least, the food here should be fine.
I'm gonna pick a single grape and look at Casper being like, I'm watching you. And then I eat the single grape.
It is really, really good.
Am I okay?
You are perfectly fine. However, in that moment, you hear like a bang against something, and there's a very large window that is overtaking almost like the entirety of like one of these walls. And you can see what appears to be like a bright red humanoid with like very large horns and like these gigantic leathery wings in what appears to be full battle armor with like a glowing mace at their side, and they appear to be like fighting against something and actively trying to get into the house. They're not even at the window, but like you can still hear them say outside like,
I will take your kitty and I will devour it into a very nice soup.
and Casper just goes, yeah, Frank, can you just, okay. Don't worry.
At least he's got an appreciation for soup, which I know some things don't, and I look ominously upward.
Some things.
Just Deadpool up to the sky.
Not people, things.
Vox, you take all the psychic damage and die immediately.
Oh no.
A Campbell's soup can falls upon you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's it, folks. That's been me, folks.
Casper looks at all of you and says, so as long as you're in this house, nothing outside can get in. So don't worry about that. Just please don't leave, because I can't really help you guys if something were to happen. The bloodline where I am, it's relatively safe, but I people might try and like take your souls, or might try and attack you, or things like that. Hey, by the way, are any of you collective citizens?
I have papers now.
God, no.
I don't believe I ever filled out any paperwork.
Me neither.
At least I know Serv didn't have me do anything.
Pastiche holds up the IDs that Gilgamesh gave them. This is me, apparently. I did fraud without even knowing it.
Oh, if it's fraud, then probably not.
Oh,
Yeah, fiends aren't allowed to take the souls of people that are part of the collective. So I'd suggest all of you just sort of, stay inside then.
I mean, they could try to take a fae if they wanted to.
Okay.
Wait,
What?
please elaborate on that. I don't think that's common knowledge.
Yes, elaborate, please.
I
The
don't really.
collective has ownership over all the souls who are members, quote unquote, or at the very least filled out paperwork to be citizen within the collective's bounds.
Yeah. So it's something with the Fractal King not wanting him to come down here looking for somebody. It's a whole thing. I don't really know. It's before my time. I didn't really do very well in history class, so
History class?
See, even demons have school too. We're learning a lot today.
Class?
I didn't send anybody down here, ever.
What does the collective do with the souls then?
they can still come down here. It's just we aren't allowed to do anything to them. Like we're not a part of that. So a lot of them are probably like down there, and she points down into like out the window down into the like great battle.
So the collective souls still can go to hell. They're just not owned by. Is that why? Is it groups of collective souls down there fighting?
There are some collective souls down there. Definitely, there are some collective souls down there. It's just that we aren't allowed to corrupt them in order to have them be a part of us instead of a part of the battle.
Fascinating.
I'm sorry, you're gonna. I thought you ate souls. Is that not what? What?
What? No. Also,
think-
a week ago, you thought I ate babies. So
This is a common misconception of people that are on different planes. There's always babies or eating souls or eating fingers, and I've only eaten one finger, and that was on accident.
It seems culturally insensitive, and I'm just gonna not continue. I'm not gonna engage with the rest of Pastiche's sentence.
I really appreciate that.
Sorry, Pastiche.
Okay. I'm gonna go prepare your guys' rooms. Don't talk to Frank. He's gonna leave eventually. And yeah, enjoy. Welcome to my house.
Frank?
Just this big ass devil on the window, and we're just gonna ignore him? Okay.
Yeah, just waving.
Your liver is going to be next.
Pastiche waves at Frank.
Make a persuasion check.
Frank, what kind of soup they have in hell?
Name one, Frank.
19.
Name one soup, Frank.
He just points at you. Frank, for like half a second, holds up his hand as if he's gonna wave, and then just immediately like shakes his head and goes back to saying what organs he's gonna turn into what types of stews and soups and chowders.
Chowder.
You disappoint me, Frank.
Okay.
How long have you been down here?
So-
Austin is done with this interaction.
I am very much done with this interaction. So, you guys are again in hell, but you guys are in a very, very nice, opulent mansion. There are the typical amenities that you would find in just a typical house. There are bedrooms for each of you. There are baths, and there are also a few other amenities in the mansion that I think you guys would have access to. This includes what Kesper describes later on as a pool. They mentioned a greenhouse earlier. There's also a craft room. There's a wine cellar. There's a private chef as well who can make you anything. Something called a soul chamber. And there's also a library. If there's anything that you guys would like to do, there is some downtime before everything falls apart.
Falls apart. Okay, thanks.
Not ominous at all.
How long are we just kind of kicking around Casper's house?
I cannot tell you that.
That's not ominous at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to find Casper.
Okay, yeah. Let's do live first. Make a survival check.
10.
You lose track of Kesper, but eventually you're able to find them. It is in the greenhouse.
What are they doing?
Now, this is a very, very large greenhouse. It's much more of like a full-on botanical garden. There's a number of rare and strange flowers all over. There's one that just completely opens and then turns into 5 fingers and waves at you as you walk by. There's one that changes color and bursts into flame as people walk by based off of like the emotions that they have. There's one that apparently says like the date, time, and circumstance of your death in a language that you don't understand. There's so many strange flowers here. In the center, there appears to be like this incredibly large blue, like 7-petaled, almost like an orchid in the center of the room that appears to be the centerpiece. But off in the distance, near the back, is Kesper, who appears to be talking to themselves.
I'm gonna try to approach and see what they're saying to themselves.
Sorry I've been gone a little bit, but it's gonna be it's all right. Things are going well. I saved her, and she kind of saved me, and that was pretty great. I don't think that we're exactly friends yet, but I feel like we're, and I think that's the point when Kesper realizes that you are behind them.
Friends is very presumptuous.
Oh, Liv, hi. Can I help you?
I don't understand you. Why? What are you doing? Why are you... Who are you? Why do you keep helping us? Helping me?
I do it because you need it.
That's not a real reason, come on.
I don't think I need any more than that.
I'm supposed to believe that out of, what, millions, perhaps billions of creatures in existence, you decided to help this one person who needed help. No, what's your angle?
No one else needed it more. It was you. Look, if I tell you something weird, do you promise not to freak out?
I will not attempt to kill you if the information is not harmful to me and my party.
Pinky promise. Much more powerful than a fiend deal.
I don't know what that means, but sure, and I imitate their gesture.
Nope. Gloves off.
Oh, okay. And I'll take off the glove.
As you take off your glove and do the gesture, their hand is like very soft and warm. It is welcoming in a way that I don't think you have experienced from another person. Also, as this happens, I need you to make me a perception check.
12.
The 2 middle horns glow very, very slightly. Now, you know this is not what a fiend deal looks like. This is something else, but you don't know what. And as soon as you notice it, it's already gone.
What was that? Your horn.
What? You
didn't trap me in some sort of devil, demon, fiend,
No.
fae deal thing.
No, and I
No.
and I wouldn't. No. Look, I have never. This is gonna be hard to admit. I've never corrupted anybody before.
Uh-huh.
I know it's kind of hard to visualize, but like that, I've never done that successfully. One day, Valara got a little bit, was kind of sick of me not doing that. So Valara showed me this portal, and Kesper gestures to the window, and you can see outside of that window, it is currently a very lush green forest behind a pane of glass. And as you look like around the border of the entire thing, there appears to be like a green mold that is covering the entire border. And as you're looking at it, you realize those are not like pieces of lichen or mushrooms or anything. Those are eyeballs that are actively blinking open and shut. Kesper says, this is an Akalith. They're portals to other places. It's how I'm able to get back and forth. Valara showed me you through one of them. Said you'd be an easy mark. I know that you're not a collective citizen, obviously. You were supposed to be the first person I corrupted. And I kind of realized that all the stuff that you've been through you didn't deserve. So, instead, I decided to help. Gesper pulls something out, and you recognize it immediately because it's always been something that you never truly understood. It's a bar of chocolate, and you recognize it because it has appeared once every few months in whatever hovel you show up at, without explanation. A little bit of food when I could, or lighting a fire while you slept. I didn't know what else to do, and I needed to help somehow. Not to be rude, but you were a little bit as pathetic as me back then, and you saved me today. I really thank you for that. But I've been trying to save you for almost 10 years. And I never want anything from you for that. Except to know that you're worth more than what you were going through at the Order.
I'm gonna take that little bar of chocolate and inspect it a little and go, you know, Luce's mom has better chocolate.
Well, we've been trying to get a cocoa tree down here. It just doesn't grow right.
Tell me, please tell me, what else was the Order wrong about?
Pretty much everything.
So I'm beginning to suspect, yes.
We're not the only fiends that are nice. I'm not gonna say that we're good, but we're nice. We like to take care of souls. We don't eat them or corrupt them or anything like that. It's like taking care of a pet.
So, okay, I also don't know, what is a soul? Everybody has one, and then you take them forcibly?
Okay.
Is that what corrupting is? What is...
So there's a library here. I feel like 2/3 of the books are all just answers to what is a soul. But for us, it's power, it's a companion, it's influence, it's a friend, and sometimes it's just a little bauble that you keep with you.
How very peculiar.
Liv, I promise you, I'm never going to try and take your soul, but I am always going to try and save you. And I hope someday you'll think that you're worth saving. And they walk away.
Wow, really wanted the last word there.
They just give a little thumbs up as they walk out of the greenhouse.
I will consider these words that Kesper has put forth. They don't seem to be lying. And it's gonna be up to time to see what will happen. But I think Liv walks away from this interaction just a little bit more of an open mind.
Liv, do you eat the chocolate?
No, I put it away.
Pastiche, what are you doing?
Pastiche heard that there was wine.
There is.
So immediately, they went to the wine cellar. They're going to find the most expensive looking bottle and then they're going to crack it open, start drinking from that bottle, and head to the soul chamber. Because that sounded the most interesting.
So, as you head down to the wine cellar, you go through, you find an incredibly dusty bottle. It doesn't have like a name or like a label on it or anything. It actually has a time, a location, and a person's name.
Okay. Takes that. They always have a wine key. So, take the time to open it up, pop it open, take a sniff. Oh, sorry. Did that hurt?
Yeah, so it smells nice. It smells like typical wine.
Well, it needs to aerate, so I will just hold this bottle while I go to the soul chamber.
Do you take a sip at all?
Not yet. It needs to aerate.
All right, cool. So, as you get to the soul chamber, it appears almost like a planetarium. There are a couple of instructions that appear to be written in Infernal near this like central dais in the chamber. At different spots all around the room, there appear to be strange lights that you saw previously that as you look closer, you realize have small objects inside them. And you don't entirely know what happens, but it appears like you're supposed to put one of these objects on the dais and something happens.
Well, they're going to start looking around the room, looking at the runes. I bet I could figure this out. And just takes a good, 10 minutes just looking at all of it. And as soon as they take their first sip, they also ritual cast comprehend languages. So they can read everything that's around them. Inadvertently, they don't even know that they're doing it. It just happens, and everything shifts over into something that they can, you see the lines basically shift and turn into the language of the Sylvan so they can read it.
All right, so first off, you took a sip of that wine. As you do, you are filled with the warming sensation of a specific moment in time of extreme human suffering. And in that moment, you realize, almost retroactively with your comprehend languages, wine doesn't have an H in it.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know why I'm crying. Oh, that's...
I hate this show.
Oh, that's wonderful. I don't... Drink some more. And just starts crying.
All right. With the Infernal on it, it says, cast your soul upon the altar and read out your sins to the world.
That's very ominous. Big bottle? Should I do my soul? Or should I do one of the things in here? What sounds good to you? You should just do whatever you want to. I'm gonna put you on it. Just puts the wine bottle on it.
Yeah. Infernal runes start to appear. It just says,
Oh, that's odd. Takes it off. Oh. Okay. They look around for a table, don't see one, so they just put the wine bottle on the ground, and they look at their hand. They look at the pedestal. Interesting. I wonder. And they put their hand on the pedestal.
as you do, this room colors change very quickly. It seems to shift through all the colors of the rainbow, eventually switching to like the colors of like these motes of light around you, and then almost as quickly shifts into this like bright forest green that you're very used to. And a number of things appear on the far wall. It notes times that you have stolen things from people that deserve it, hearts that you have broken over the years, things that you've stolen from people who didn't deserve it, people who reneged on your deals, and you were a bit too harsh in your punishment. You recognize all of these. And you realize that as you're reading down this list, the green is getting darker. And then it gets to the first murder. It says, murdered Zilphas O'Brien. And then it says, murdered the High King of Siege. Murdered several Degalian consorts who bared no name. Murdered dozens, if not hundreds of names, until finally at the bottom it gets to this like inky blackness. It just keeps going. The wall itself has run out of room for all the people that your soul has touched and lives that you have ended.
That's odd. I think it's broken. I have only killed a marginal amount of people, and that is not that name. No. Pastiche starts to look through and tries to find like the first one that they actually remember of like a death that they did.
I will give you advantage if you can tell me the name of this person and the circumstances that led up to it.
It was Duke Dermot. And the kiss that they took the eyelashes with was more of a bite. And they took their eye as well, gave it to his wife as payment for killing the man that imprisoned her, as he plunged their dagger into his heart.
Roll me investigation with advantage.
I rolled 2 10s, so that's an 11.
You do find Duke Dermot eventually. It's after almost 10 minutes of searching. You lost count over how many names came before him.
That's not right. What do you think, Wine? I would agree. We'll let people know that it's broken. I didn't break it. You broke it. Pours the wine kind of like all over to show that it was somebody else and walks out.
Vox, what are you doing?
God, so much has happened. I suppose Vox will, after like collecting themselves and the rest of their stuff, they're gonna want to head to the craft room, and like they'll see Casper out and be like, "Do you have a spot or a workshop where I could potentially do a little tinkering? I don't want to make too much of noise. Not that it matters out, but
Oh yeah, we have an arts and crafts room. It's in here, and they lead you to a room. A fiendish arts and crafts room is basically an armory. Like there are like torture tools and like torture racks and things like that. But there's also like several imps that appear to be like servants for the house that are on break that are just like painting and like doing sculpture, and like one of them is drawing something in crayon until you realize that it's really, really terrible caricatures of all four of you.
I want to say it's lovely, but I think you understand my trepidation in using that particular word.
Oh yeah, got it.
At least everything's clean. And then I want to throw all of the scrap and stuff that I've been collecting and all my little mini bombs, start re-upping on my tools and things. And I want to pull the crab off of my hat, and I would put it down because I haven't activated it since I got it. And looking over. On. Live. function. Oh, command word, name, scuttle. And then little crab comes up. You are gonna assist me with something very helpful. And then I would like to just work in the workshop, and I have a few things that I would love to do with that. First, I would, after working for a little while, unless someone interrupts me, I would love to work on a guard for a sword, and then I would like to hand a little note over in like Vox's chicken scratchy handwriting, and have a note to Liv, because I don't know where Liv is in the building. Hold this. Now, can you take that to Liv and just deliver that, and then come right back?
And they walk away. They scuttle away.
Good on you. And then I'm just gonna craft it in the shop.
Liv, you are you are somewhere in the house. Where are you? When a small crab appears holding a note.
I'm in the library, even though I can't read. I'm looking at all the pictures.
Yeah, the crab scuttles up to you and holds a note up to you.
Fancy sort of delivery system they have here. And I'm going to pick it up.
It says, I'm in the craft room in big wide quotes. Please come by at some point. I have a gift for you.
This sure is a lot of words. I'm going to go find Luce because I can't read this.
I forgot that Liv doesn't know how to read.
Okay. Yeah, Scuttles follows you out of the room. But yeah, eventually you find Luce. Luce, what are you doing in this moment?
Normally, when Luce is in a place that is unfamiliar, like another plane of existence, he is pressed against the wall, like face to a wall, and like scuttling, like trying to make his way as best as he can down the hallway. But since the plushie is on his shoulder, making him feel calm for some reason, he's just like walking very slowly down the hallway. And he heard a library at some point, so he's attempting to find where that is. Out of instinct, occasionally he'll just hit a wall, like on his back to a wall, and then go, whew, and then he'll continue down the hall.
That's awesome. As you finally see like a room that you assume is finally the library, as you open the door, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I want you to know whatever happens or whatever I end up rolling, he's going to scream like a baby.
Perfect.
Dexterity save or just dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw. And just so you know, this is to make sure that you do not crash into Liv.
5. He screams.
You crash into Liv.
And I will save your ears.
Now, here's the thing. I am in armor, so I'm weighed down. Do I topple over, or does a Luce topple over?
I would say that you both topple over into like a big pile.
Okay.
The alternative is like Luce does a forward flip over you and just tumbles, and you are just stock standing still.
Luce is like face planted. He goes, Liv, why?
I don't know the why, but I'm gonna help Luce up. Wow, that was... Are you trying to sneak around?
No.
I couldn't hear any footsteps outside.
No, it's a grounding technique my mom taught me.
Oh, it's very creative. So many styles of fighting these days.
No, not like an actual... It's not a fighting style. A grounding technique is to keep me from having multiple panic attacks. Even though right now I am the most calm I have ever been, which is weird.
Would it be helpful if I told you what Pastiche told me?
Sure, yeah.
Pastiche said that, well, nothing ever makes sense, and that you're like 5 minutes away from dying constantly. And that's okay.
Luce was there when Pastiche said that, so I think he can't help it but make the face of like, oh, like, but he doesn't say oh out loud. He just looks at Liv like with like the teary eyes. He's like, yeah, that makes sense, 100%.
Yeah, I hope that helps you.
Did you need something, or did you just want to make me face plant into the floor?
No, that was by accident. I have this paper from this little mechanical thing. Can you tell me what it says?
He looks down at the crab. Okay, and then he'll help her sound out the words. He won't read it for her directly.
Oh, that's so hard. Okay.
Liv, make an intelligence
I'm here to
check
learn.
with advantage.
Oh.
I can't believe I forgot that fucking Liv doesn't know how to read.
Dude, I love that.
5.
Oh, no.
I got a 2 and a 5.
Oh, buddies.
Takes longer than you would like. You do not remember what any of these symbols mean afterward.
Oh.
Craft room. Quotation mark.
No, you don't. We don't read the. You know what? One step at a time. They want you to meet them in a craft room. When you can. I'm assuming not. Right now at this moment.
Okay. Are you gonna be okay?
Honestly,
Do you wanna come with me?
you know what?
I think it's safer if we're all together, right?
Would you like for me to come with you?
Kinda don't want to leave Luce alone in this scary location. Someone who is panicking, so... Yes.
What is the look on her face? Is this like a look of worry? Like, because I feel like if it is a look of worry, he would recognize it because his mom always has that look on her face when she talks to him.
No, it's not really worry. It's more like, determined, I'm gonna fix it sort of look.
Oh my god. At this point, Luce, like, whenever he looks at Liv, big giant, like, puppy dog ears, like, appear. Like, so he just kind of looks at her like,
I just imagine Luce with a Snapchat filter on.
oh my god.
That's exactly what's happening.
And then he goes, well, I want to go to the library, and I think I'm halfway there. It took me forever to get here. But yeah, I will go with you. If you want me to.
Yeah, I would like that.
Actually, hold that thought. I just thought of something. And he's gonna go in his pack, because he realized that he was supposed to have been used his sending stone a while ago. And so he will grab it and look at it.
So, this sending stone that you have, you know that is connected to carp. Something else that I think that you would know about these, just like them being relatively commonplace, even in a like very like technologically like sparse location such as Hava. The way they work is that they are able to store 25 word messages at a time that when they are being stored appear as very small motes of light on the like flat face that is opposite of the other one. This one is not a small mote of light. There's like 15 to 20 other small motes of light.
I think he just looks at essentially his voicemails and just kind of go, oh, I'm in trouble. Oh.
There, kid. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Wait, kid, I'm older than you. He just kind of looks at Liv. Okay. Just give me a sec. He's going to just listen to one of them at random.
It's your mom's voice.
Oh, shit.
And it says, Lucering Carperos Estomar, you get back here right now or I'm going to drag you back by your ear. If I were you, And it cuts out.
Oh.
Do I hear this? Did I hear that, or is it just...
Oh, you hear it.
Luce?
And there's something about it that makes you think that, like, at least 12 of the others are just a continuation of that one message.
Oh. And he will curse in Furbolg, which would probably be the first time Liv has heard him do that. But he will say the Furbolg word for shit.
I'm gonna... So I had received a bag of mysterious chips from Paya. I'm gonna open it and tell Luce, You know what always makes people feel better? Sustenance. I'm gonna give some to Luce. And you've shared with me many of your provisions.
Yep. Thank you. I'm gonna have to respond at some point. Not doing that now. Thank you for the chip. I am being peer pressured.
So you both eat the chips.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So first off, you now know what a possum tastes like.
Wait, hold on. It just registered in my brain that you said these chips were from fucking Paya.
Yeah, they were from Paya.
Come on, brain. You got to think faster. You got to like pay more attention.
Both of your hit point maximums increase by 3.
Shit. Never mind. Permanently?
Permanently.
Permanently. Yeah, guys, use Paya items more.
Oh. Yo, Paya.
Noted. I have all kinds of weird shit. I have a yolkless eggshell, a bone hairbrush, a bag of marbles, and bangles. Still don't know what the fuck those do.
Gotta use them.
All right. So yeah. Following that, the two of you walk over to the craft room. Actually, Jeff, can you make me a luck check, please?
3.
3. You are somewhere else in the building.
You all getting into entering into the craft room, you see Vox is just like, has laid out all of the magic items that we collected from the dungeon. Austin and I have taken all the time that I am able to identify them.
Oh, all the items from the dungeon?
Yes.
Awesome.
You see that like parts of Serves and now Vox's cowboy hat, like the brim, has had a like what looks to be like a copper wiring attached, with very tiny little writing inscribed throughout it, like wired into the top of the hat. All that's just kind of like scattered over in one little corner next to all the torture equipment. Don't look at that. That's fine. Liv, yeah, give me your sword. I got something for you.
Hi. I'm just gonna hand the sword over.
Vox pushes over a big chunk of some of the other metal. I didn't use any of the infernal steel because I figured that would be a concern, and we'll go over and place a additional like very thin little metal piece of a guard around the hilt of the blade. It clicks over, and then Vox takes a little hammer, goes over and finishes a little nick of a little bit of an enchantment, blows on it, and then it glows a little green, and then I throw it back to you.
I catch it.
I figure if you can't use any of this stuff, most of it's attunable, you should still have something. So that should give your blade a little more power to it, a little more speed. And what I have done mechanically is I've given you a +1 to your sword, and it is registered as one of my infusions as a enhanced weapon.
Ooh, okay.
I figure we could forego or avoid you using a magic item without having it being attached to you. Instead, it's part of the stuff that I have equipped. But that's my gift for you. And then, Luce, I assume you want this belt, and I'll toss that over.
It's a belt of dwarven kind?
Hill giant strength, I think.
Hill giant strength. Oh, shit.
And then, I just need to know what the other items are, Austin.
Absolutely. So there are a couple of different items. The ones that you have not seen yet. There is a brooch. It is the Brooch of Living Essence, which is when you attune to this item, anything that would reveal a creature's type as not humanoid will register it as humanoid.
Oh, shit. That's amazing.
The cloak is the Cloak of the Bat, which does a number of different things, allowing you to turn into a bat if you'd like. It can also allow you to fly at a speed of 40 feet, so long as you are gripping the edges, and so long as you are in dim light or darkness for all of these. And the gem is something called a Fabulist Gem. It is an object that requires attunement and has 2 things that it can do. One of them is that it creates counterfeit coins, up to 100 at a time in a small pile that disappear after 1 hour. And another is that it can magically change the appearance of clothing and armor. to change the style, color, or apparent quality of what you're wearing, or to make it appear as if you're wearing something completely different.
So I explained that. That's what all these do, and I figure if we want to divvy them up, or we could decide whoever wants dibs on these. I'm kind of impartial in that regard. We just have to find Pastiche and see which ones they prefer to have.
There's also a knife as well.
Ooh, what's the knife do?
So the knife appears to be a bit different. This is a homebrew item. It's called the Cryptid Hunting Knife. So what this item does is that it is a +1 dagger that does 1d4 damage, but will do extra damage to creatures that you don't know what they are. So mechanically, this would be you failing a DC 10 nature check, and you will do 1d10 force damage on top of what you have if you are able to fail that check to identify what the creature is.
Yeah, okay, I'll explain that as well.
Wow.
These are all attunement items. They require attunement.
All of them are, yes.
Okay.
Oh, you poor thing.
That's easy answer then.
Luce will say, I'm okay with the belt. I don't all those things are cool though.
Yeah, I feel like Pastiche is either gonna want the I don't know if I want Pastiche to be able to fly up and spook us in the night. That is my only real concern of mentioning the Cloak of the Bat, but I'll let them know when we get there.
I think
I'm sure Pastiche will be responsible.
And Luce will just give Liv a look of dead ass, like seriously. And then
No faith. I have some faith that Pastiche will make good use of whatever we give them.
Pastiche is a good pastiche when they want to be.
Speaking of Pastiche,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm in the gardens now, looking around at all the beautiful flowers. Still have comprehend languages on.
Mhm.
And I hear a flower whispering at me.
This flower is supposed to tell you the time, manner, and circumstance of your death. There's a small placard that tells you this. As you walk up to it, it starts speaking in multiple overlapping voices. It's very strange. It sounds like you're in the middle of a crowd of people, all of which are screaming at you at the same time. Can you make me either a perception check or a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh. I don't know which one's going to be better. Probably a perception check. Yeah, perception check. 6.
One of the voices you think might say fall in lava in a time that doesn't make sense because it was almost 1,000 years ago. But yeah, that's what it says.
Ow! It's like tinnitus. Ow! Lava? That's boring. Come up with something
There are
better.
a number of other flowers and plants here as well.
Are there any other ones whispering at Pastiche?
Literally or figuratively?
Yes.
Make a... I'm going to say survival check for the most interesting thing in here.
Survival. -1. 5.
Flowers are dumb.
Debatable. Damn it. They're gonna take the whispering flower.
You're going to take it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you pluck it out of the ground or do you uproot it?
I think that they would. Is it, and it's just in the ground. Is there any pots anywhere near?
There are several empty pots of potting soil. There's basically the entire gardening section of a Lowe's in here.
They would take the time to trow it out with care.
Yeah, you take it out, and take it with you.
Put it in my bag of holding.
Luce, you wanted to do some research, right?
yes.
I'll be practicing my ABCs next to him.
Oh.
I'd like to provide the help action with realizing that, and I'd like to help Liv learn their ABCs. It's the guilt.
It's the kill.
You're getting there. You recognize like a couple of small words. It is a library in hell that you're learning. So like you know how to spell torture. Disembowel.
Torture.
Well,
I'm learning big words.
You know the word soul. You learn about like silent letters because you know how to say damned. Yeah, you're getting along. Like it's clicking.
Why?
It's finally clicking.
Why does damned have an N? Why does soul have a U?
We should have learned. You know what? Maybe I should have taught you giant first, and then the giant 2 common is a little easier.
Sorry, just try not to teach her bad words.
Too
Okay.
late.
Uh-oh.
I've learned all the hell-related words.
You do know how to spell hell now as well.
You work with the material you give him.
Hell. Nice.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Luce, you wanted to research some stuff. What did you want to research?
Why is there a war happening around us? For one.
Okay. Make me an investigation check, and I'm going to say that you can do so with the help action as an imp wearing like glasses with a chain on it and a small cardigan comes over and is going to help direct you to what it is that you're looking
Oh,
for.
it's cute. Oh. I rolled crazy good. A dirty 20.
When you make a request, the imp then goes,
Oh, yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be with the paramedical creatures. It's gonna be with the souls, and we gotta take care of them. They're gonna show you what happens with the corruption. Thank you for your investment.
you have no idea what this thing is saying.
Exactly. No.
But it does point to an actual book, and it appears to be in common.
Luce will grab the book and start to read.
This, strangely enough, is not a book on war. It is a book on the care of souls.
Oh.
In this book, as like you're reading through it, you're learning more about the war as you're going because of the nature of souls in hell. The way that fiends and demons and devils interact with souls is not necessarily as corruptors, but as caretakers. There's almost like a symbiotic relationship with souls that fiends have to give them power, influence, but also as sort of like pets, and the way that they're able to like interact in that way finally gets to the point of like corrupted souls specifically, like, and I mean this isn't like natural corruption, not corruption, something that will like cause the soul to be owned by a fiend. And it notes that the battle below is occurring because it has always occurred. And basically it says that no one is able to do a level of critical thinking while there is an axe flying at your head, to the point where no one is actually saying like, oh, this battle can actually end at any given point. It is between devils and demons, along with souls that are corrupted from the plane of living, as it is noted, and that these souls get corrupted in a devilish or demonic form, and then basically become these like bloodlusted hell beasts in this massive battle that fight alongside one another, and that as they are able to like kill or destroy one another, they eventually gain a form of sentience. So the battle is happening because it has always happened, and this is what happens to souls that are bound for hell that do not have some sort of benefactor when they get down there.
Huh. Okay. And I'm assuming as he's like reading this, he can look up and he can just see, due to his like now death thing abilities, he can see like just souls just around.
Can you make me a perception check?
Procession for the Dead. Here we go. That is, I can count 8 plus 4 is 12.
The battle is happening all around you. every place that you can see on the ground, you don't know what color the ground is because there are so many creatures that are fighting at any given point. From where you are, it appears like ants converging on a hill. And as you're looking, you realize one of these ants is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And on the back of what appears to be like a gigantic winged snake with like multiple fire-breathing heads, and several of those heads also being skulls, and some of them being the tortured faces of people in the past. On the back of that, a very large, powerful, cloaked figure with glowing red eyes. You can't see their face. All you know is that they are hurtling towards the room that you are in right now. And you assume that the field that's covering the entire house is going to make sure that they don't attack. As you're looking at this, you get momentarily distracted as a door swings open and a very beautiful, fiendish person says,
"What the hells are you doing in my home?"
As the field fails, someone breaks in and busts the window out into hell with a glowing axe right towards you. Stories Told Again is a podcast game mastered and produced by Austin Bakke and performed by Tiffany Veprinski as Liv, Rayne Eldridge as Vox, Took I Guess as Luce, and Jeff Barry as Pastiche. Editing by Rayne Eldridge. Mastering by Tiffany Veprinski. The logo and all artwork is done by Beelzebub Herbinger. A link to their work can be found in the episode description. Lore keeping by Jess the Cleaver. Website and social media by Chelsea Louis. Be sure to rate us 5 stars and follow us on social media, link in description. Thanks for listening, and welcome to the story.